Okay, hello everyone, my name is Irys and welcome back to Motus Channel, where I share lots of interesting, useful and inspirational videos. I guess everyone is wondering why, despite all of these themes on the YouTube, why did I start talking about dates or even decide to share some dating advices? It's simple. Let me explain. Most of my friends were pretty much annoyed many times, not only by simple stupid questions, but also faced culture shock, embarrassment and awkward moments when it comes to date. And suddenly one thing crossed my mind. Some guys definitely need a proper dating manual to even talk to the girls. Then I decided to be the one who will open up this field and put everything on the surface. So in this dating manual series, I will share about different countries, dating cultures and girls' expectations and how they evaluate your dating skills. So for now, let's talk about Kazakh girls. Personally, I don't represent all Kazakh girls because I have been living, studying and working in China for 6 years and I speak 6 languages. Probably changed a lot. So I personally suggest to everyone to avoid all those expectations, cliché and stereotypes because no expectations, no disappointment. And these suggestions are based according to the girls sharing because I have a lot of Kazakh friends, so that's why we just share. So dating a Kazakh woman is not as easy as it sounds. We are quite independent and we value our culture and traditions. If you want to date a girl from Kazakhstan, despite her nationality, you need to be prepared to do your homework. I have put together some tips that will help you to get started with almost any girl with a different cultural background. So the basics will be have a sense of humor, be honest about your intentions, ask questions about your culture and traditions, and the last one will be don't rush into anything too fast. So why don't we talk about the biggest do's and don'ts when you date a Kazakh girl or any girl from Kazakhstan, because we have 123 small nations. Take your first lead. Girls from Kazakhstan like more active actions. It's quite a patriarchal country where a man most likely is dominant. But it doesn't mean that we are weak or dependent. Because Kazakh girls are well-mannered and sort of oriental, we give you a chance to take your first step towards us and let you take the lead in the relationship. But sometimes you feel like dating a Kazakh girl is just like dating anyone else. But the only difference is that you will have to get used to the fact that she has a different culture than you do. Don't be afraid of asking questions about Kazakhstan. We found that like many friends don't know much about our country or culture, so it's always nice when someone shows intention on us. Also, you can ask about her favorite things or interests. It's not always easy to find common topics in a foreign language, so this way will help you to avoid awkward moments during the first meeting. Be respectful of your family and friends. They play an important role in your life. Be persistent. We usually keep our cold face just because we don't know you well. In our minds, you're just a stranger, but naturally, women prefer a confident man who knows what they want and will take actions to achieve it. Be financially prepared. In Kazakhstan, it historically has developed that men are expected to provide for their families and take care of their wives and children. Most of the women are expected to stay at home and look after their husband needs by cooking for them, cleaning their homes, which might be far away from the cities, and raising children when they are married, of their daughters, of the sons, to all the tribes or families. Yes. I mean, we still have it, especially in the west part of the Kazakhstan, or maybe something far away from the city. This means that if you are dating a Kazakh woman, she will need someone who can support her financially. But please, don't get me wrong, we don't treat you as a wallet or sugar daddy. This is how it was set up in our culture, that the man who would like to date you or has serious intentions for you is financially stable. Because we take the relationship very seriously. No one is playing around. Learn Kazakh or Russian. Most Kazakh girls are bilingual or multilingual. If you would like to impress her, learn simple Kazakh or Russian words like salam, khalaysan, rahmet, which means hi, how are you, and thank you. Or привет, как дела, спасибо, which is in Russian. Want to learn some Kazakh and Russian words? Check out my Irys Philolingua channel. Give your appearance a boost. I mean, try to look good and smell good. Kazakh girls take a huge amount of attention to their hygiene and appearance. At least don't come out to date if you look like you have just fallen from the tree. Don't forget to use perfume. Just find a nice cologne. It will increase your confidence too. Even though she didn't mention it, doesn't mean she didn't notice it. Be generous with the compliments. As I say previously, girls from Kazakhstan put lots of effort in their look. We spend a couple of hours getting prepared. Hair, makeup, nails, outfit, perfume, purses, and shoes. It seems like we're going to attend some kind of party or Met Gala. And don't say just like, oh, you look beautiful. I guess she heard it billions of times. Play with some words like, you look so beautiful. You're a fashion designer. I love your style. You look stunning. Like, are you a model? I can't take my eyes off of you. Just something like that. Or if you'd like to mention how smart she is or her intelligence, you can say, I always learn so much from you. The more I learn from you, the more I fall. So romantic. She will be blushed for sure. Okay, talking about romanticism, be romantic. Don't be afraid to show your feelings. I would advise you to bring some small gifts to make her happy, and she will not fail to appreciate it. If you don't know what to give, just lucky ask her friends what she likes, or try again to talk about her favorite things and interests. Be embodiment of the gentleman. Open the doors and carry her jacket for her. Not the purse, that's a different culture. And if you ask her date, I mean, you have to cover the bills. We don't have this kind of like bills sharing thing, no. And just show her respect, and I'm sure she will treat you back respectfully. Don'ts. We have strict rules about dating. So if you want to get along with us, hear what I recommend. Don't play around. Make sure she knows that your intentions are honorable and that you are not just looking for a one-night stand. Avoid Borat jokes. No stupid jokes, especially about Borat. It's a huge red flag. If she mentions it, just give her some psychology support and say, hey, I think the Borat movie is stupid and Kazakhstan is such a beautiful country. I'll be also mad if someone will take a shitty movie about my country, so on, something like that. Personally, I don't get offended at all. Maybe because of circumstances, I watched that movie. I watched it with my family members and I've been laughing so much, especially the kidnapping part. Talking to family members saying,
listen, pussycat, smile a bit.
Of course, the church part. And my parents were explaining to us that this is nothing but just a joke. It's good to have a self-deprecating sense of humor, and it will be better if you didn't succumb to provocation. And yeah, the economic situation is actually shit. So that's why we have to work hard and do everything to increase the economy. Yes, this is what my mom said. Sounds scary, right? Yes. Somehow we should appreciate this movie because the Borat effect had increased tourism in Kazakhstan. However, the side effect still remains, and that's why more than 70% of people are still mad. Oh, well, they would like to kill Sacha Baron for sure. Anyway, here's one more thing. If you consider that the Borat movie was all about Kazakhstan, then I'm so sorry for you. You got it wrong. Sacha Baron put a hidden meaning, which is I mean to expose American bigotry, xenophobia, and sexism as a title character, and winning scene partners reveal their true beliefs. Okay, done. Next sounds. No intimacy. Don't expect the first kiss or any intimacy from the first date, okay? Girls from Kazakhstan are pretty conservative and traditional. We're even Muslim, of course, we're not into much of religion, right? But still have our pride and we care about self-esteem. Wait, again, one more time. I'm not talking about every single girl from Kazakhstan, but most of them. You'll feel that most of the Kazakh girls are shy, polite, and charming at the same time. Yes, we are just like that. No culture-based judges. Don't mention horse meat if you think it's sort of violence. I love horse meat, and if a guy will judge me and my culture gastronomy preferences, thank you. Next. Pronunciation matters. Do not mispronounce her name. I totally understand that Kazakh names can be really hard to pronounce. Qadrbek Qoja Rayhan. But you know that the person's name is to that person the sweetest, most important sounds in any language. I totally agree with Dale Carnegie. So yeah, that's why learn Kazakh and Russian. Irys Philolingua. Dating tips. Who knows, but this part will sound weird to the European mindset. I'm not sure. Pick her up from the place she lives. This is what usually men does in Kazakhstan. I hope so. I hope also gentlemen still exist. Otherwise, we better put them in the red book. It will be a massive plus for you as a friend who accepts and understands the dating culture back to Kazakhstan. Right after date is finished, it will be better to drive her back home instead of texting and asking, have you arrived home yet? Are you safe? Just do it. Be a gentleman 1000%. Order flowers, bring flowers to the date. Girls love flowers, and no matter where they're from, okay? If you would like to impress the girls from CIS countries, aka post-Soviet Union, then yeah, we love flowers. They show intention and politeness. No wonder why there's so many flower shops in Kazakhstan. Because we send and give flowers at everywhere: birthday, New Year, Valentine's Day, 8th of March, International Women's Day, like every time. By summarizing all the words I have mentioned previously, I can highlight the following. Kazakh girls are traditional. I mean, they respect their own culture and follow tradition as well. Kazakh girls are perfect housewives. I personally consider myself as a perfect housewife and very, very humble person. Girls in Kazakhstan start doing household chores from an early age. Our mom's nightmare were like one day receiving a phone call from mother-in-law that complains about our cooking skills. Oh, so scary. Of course, I also know that some Kazakh girls who have no idea how to cook even an egg, but these cases are just rare. From that time, you will receive these bonuses as requested. Loyalty. From the time you guys are dating and your relationship is gradually updating to a new level, or you guys end up in the meeting your parents, which leads to a serious relationship or even marriage, I would like to inform you that from that time she will see you and no one else. Submission. Men in Kazakh society takes a huge place, right? As I have mentioned before, men's role in the family still has patriarchal power over leadership. Submission and obedience from women are sort of a must. But I hope you won't get me wrong. I mean that women in Kazakhstan will support you in every step of yours and do her best to create an atmosphere where you will keep yourself busy with your work, projects, and stuff, while your lady will try everything to give. Royalty, respect for elders, as well as parents, especially their husband's parents, is a must for Kazakh girls. Because in our culture, respect for one's elders show your character. We have to treat both sides' parents equally or even better. There are huge numbers of examples of those who live with their parents too. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. And I really appreciate if you share your feedback with me. I hope these tips were very useful, and good luck with your dates. And let me know which country's dating manual you would like to listen. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and write the comments. Bye.